Hello everyone. Today I am making my first video, so welcome to my channel. I'm Ramaranth and today we're deep diving into A.B.A's lore. I chose to start with A.B.A because she is my main and my favorite character in Guilty Gear. Let's cover some of the more difficult terms that will come up in this video. First off, we have homunculus. A homunculi is a small human being. Popularized in 16th century alchemy and 19th century fiction, it has historically referred to the creation of a miniature, fully formed human. The concept has roots in preformationism as well as earlier folklore and alchemic traditions. Next up, we have physiology. Physiology is the scientific study of functions and mechanisms in a living system. As a sub-discipline of biology, physiology focuses on how organisms, organ systems, individual organs, cells, and biomolecules carry out chemical and physical functions in a living system. Then we have telomeres. A telomere is a region of repetitive nucleotide sequences associated with specialized proteins at the ends of linear chromosomes. Telomeres are a widespread genetic feature most commonly found in eukaryotes. In most, if not all species possessing them, they protect the terminal regions of chromosomal DNA from progressive degradation and ensure the integrity of linear chromosomes by preventing DNA repair systems from mistaking the very ends of the DNA strand for a double strand break. The last term we'll be looking at is magical foci. Magical foci are a mysterious race in the Guilty Gear series and generally are pseudo-lifeforms created by binding a soul to an inanimate object, such as a weapon. It is unknown how they originated, only that there was an evolutive process to their kind, with early magical foci only being able to repeat fragments of memories from the soul that had been used to create them. After numerous improvements in the process, foci became much more sentient. Now that we've covered all the complicated terms, we can dive into A.B.A's story. Chapter 1: A.B.A's origin. A.B.A was created inside the laboratory of a miner known as Frasco by a doctor named Paracelsus, who had spent his entire life trying to culminate an artificial life form. As A.B.A's awakening approached, the doctor was forcibly taken away by the military, who sought him for his technological skills. Afterwards, the miner was sealed off from the outside, causing A.B.A to spend a decade in isolation. A.B.A remained in the laboratory due to her being incomplete, making it hard for her to survive without the laboratory's advanced facilities. Chapter 2: The Discovery of Paracelsus. Due to unknown reasons, A.B.A leaves Frasco and happens upon Flamand Nagel, who later becomes known as Paracelsus, named after A.B.A's creator. Paracelsus, a battle axe and relic from the Crusades, resembles a key, which causes A.B.A to immediately develop an obsession with him. She makes him her husband despite his constant disagreement. A.B.A travels around the world trying to locate an artificial body for her hubby, Paracelsus. Paracelsus took the shape of a key, since A.B.A has an obsession with keys, which is clearly showcased in his and her designs. Chapter 3: Guilty Gear XX. After A.B.A searched to procure a body for Paracelsus, there are two probable endings. A.B.A finally finds a body for Paracelsus, but keeps him shackled due to her fear of him leaving her. Or A.B.A makes a deal with Crow, and upon completion, he transfers Paracelsus's personality into a robo-Kai, which leaves Paracelsus trapped after the device malfunctions. Chapter 4: Guilty Gear Strive. Paracelsus's appearance changes to a sludge-like consistency that bewilders A.B.A. This is most predominantly shown in jealousy mode, as will be seen in A.B.A's trailer. A.B.A meets Testament, who surmises that Paracelsus's change is brought on by A.B.A's obsession. Afterwards, A.B.A meets Alfeld Valentine, causing A.B.A to come to terms with the toxicness of the relationship and parting ways with Paracelsus. Despite Paracelsus's denial of being her husband in the beginning, he ends up deciding that he doesn't want to leave her. Now, last but not least, we're gonna look at her abilities. As a homunculus, A.B.A has a more advanced physiology than that of a human, being able to quickly adapt to her environment, easily regenerate necrotic tissue, and control her telomeres to achieve a longer lifespan. However, and perhaps due to being incomplete, she has the habit of taking blood to subsist, needing normal blood for transfusions. Apparently, she is able to recover from any damage as long as she does not run out of blood, including reattaching a severed arm by simply aligning it. A.B.A is also far more durable than she looks, remaining relatively unscathed after Slayer's all dead despite landing miles away. She can also manipulate her own bandages. Lament Nigel, renamed Paracelsus, is A.B.A's weapon, a key-shaped demon axe that is in fact a magical foci. Able to turn the blood in which he bathes into power, he can interfere with his wielder's mind and control their thoughts and emotions, but is unable to exert this ability on A.B.A due to her tenacious will. In fact, her thoughts are formidable enough to change his form, shifting him farther from his original axe shape day by day. Gameplay-wise, A.B.A uses blood transfusion packs to temporarily power herself up. While transformed, she becomes more powerful and begins dripping blood, in addition to losing health by performing actions. In order to regain the spent health, she can use more blood to revert to normal. Now that we are done with the deep dive, I would like to share some of my personal thoughts about A.B.A. A.B.A in itself is a great character who has a lot of lore, and I feel like the art style that Guilty Gear is in really emphasizes A.B.A's lore by draping her in bandages and ensuring that she has a more haunted look. I absolutely love her obsession with keys, and I find it to be a very big part of her characterization, the fact that she loves keys, and keys are a huge part of her design, which emulates her need for freedom. A.B.A was recommended to me by my boyfriend because he knows me very well and thought I would really connect with A.B.A's characterization, and it is in fact true. A.B.A as a character in the game is pretty fun to play with, although enacting her jealousy mode takes some learning and some practice. I know I really struggled with that in the beginning because I'm not used to playing video games, but after a while you get used to it, and sometimes I even enact it by accident. Overall, I am quite disappointed by A.B.A's lack of exposure, and it's not very often that she's a main character in any of the Guilty Gear games except Guilty Gear Ascent Core, and the fact that you can buy her in Guilty Gear Strive. I'm a little bit disappointed that she's hid behind a paywall, but obviously I don't mind paying to play with my favorite character. She seems to be a fan favorite, which is why it generally confuses me that she is not, in all of the games, and very much overlooked in favor of newer and, I wouldn't say better, but more developed characters. Overall, I generally love A.B.A and I look forward to exploring her more in the future. Thank you for watching my video and listening to my very repetitive voice. and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.